BruteSquad, we in the building. We got a next banger here for y'all, man. And we gotta talk about something I seen y'all mention on a consistent basis in the comment section. Again, you know your boy Brute gonna always be in there with y'all, man. Whether I'm right or wrong, whether I disagree or agree, you all are entitled to your opinion. But one theme or common theme I see coming back is that 2K gave us a fighting chance and it took it right back. And I'm talking about patch 2.0 and 2.1. Those were definitely game changers for our benefit and then to our detriment. So we got a few things we gotta dive into, of course, so y'all know what it is by now. Without further ado, I need y'all to grab yourself that brew and let's get to the video.
If you don't know, it's Brutalsim on the scene, wicked and mean. With the next video on this YouTube thing, we got 2K news and rumors. Don't forget the tutorials and tips. Turn your my player to a bad man and rule the sticks. No matter the mode, record the park, even my career Brute will get you a good start. Hit the like button, don't forget the notifications. Comment down below and welcome to the BruteSquad Nation.
So you done know your boy Brutalsim on the scene, wicked and mean, with a next video for y'all, man. So by now you know we gotta start the video off the right way. So if you're in the comment section and type first, second, third, know the gang of BruteSquad, I gotta put y'all up there just to show y'all some love, man. Much love, much respect. All right, so we gonna dive straight into it, of course, because we gotta talk about 2K's biggest mistake they made all year. And the crazy part is they actually already fixed it and unfixed it. I'm talking about 3 days apart, y'all. I can't even make this up. So today we want to talk about patch 2.0 versus patch 2.1 and why patch 2.0 finally gave defense a fighting chance. I know a lot of y'all don't care about defense, but we actually had hope once upon a time in NBA 2K26, believe it or not, and how patch 2.1 completely erased that balance. This finally gave us a chance, and 2K said, nah, y'all having too much fun, feeling too happy that y'all making these low IQ ass players pay. So we gonna remove it real quick because somebody spoke in my ear. They actually made offense unstoppable once again after patch 2.1 and quietly helped the worst parts of the community thrive, believe it or not. I'm talking about if you play Rec, Pro-Am, Anti-Up, Park, you actually felt this. Let's talk about it, of course. Now, we're gonna just rewind back to October 14th, patch 2.0 drop. This was probably the most fun I had all year. One line in the patch notes changed everything. It said add more reliable ball collision detection when dribbling into defenders and during blitz tail. That dribbling into defenders there should stand out to you. I know y'all tired of being crab with Jimmy Butler or Kemba Walker or one of those escapes. Now listen carefully, man. This did not actually make steals automatic. This did not turn defense into a spam fest either. What it did was basic basketball logic. You couldn't dribble through somebody's body. You couldn't escape dribble inside the defender's chest. You actually had to respect positioning. I know that's rare in the 2K community, but we had it for a short while, believe it or not. For the first time in NBA 2K26, defense actually mattered. Patch 2.0 did 3 huge things. It actually punished bad offense. Low IQ dribblers finally had consequences. If you ran into defenders, you lost the ball. It's that simple. It actually rewarded good defense. Positioning actually mattered again. Cutting off lanes mattered. Anticipation mattered. And it actually leveled the playing field. This is actually important. For a few days, defense could actually counter things that usually felt unstoppable, especially in competitive modes. And you know I'm not a sweat, but your boy was in sweat mode back then because it then made sense. You didn't need no RNG animation to assist you like these magical random pluck. All you needed was good timing, good positioning, and of course basketball IQ. And guess what? Most of the community loved it from what I was seeing, and I had a good sample size that everybody in my comment section was saying this is one of the best patches they experienced thus far. But let's be real, the loudest complaint came from people who actually used to escape through defenders, who left right with no consequences, who forced animations instead of actually reading the defense and playing with high IQ. And instead of asking, why am I getting clamped? Or why am I losing the ball? They were actually saying, why can't I dribble like before? That's not balance. That's pretty much entitlement, to be quite honest with you. And you know what's weird? As a point guard after this patch, I didn't see it as, something that's attacking my ability to play as a point guard. I saw it as a challenge. I saw it as an actual skill gap. Now you could use your IQ to get open and spot certain things. I already start to adjust pretty quick. I was really surprised when they decided to make the switch. It tells me that they clearly got the wrong people in their ear. Now, we enjoyed this for only 3 days. I'm talking about October 17th, bright and early, patch 2.1 drop. And this line here actually tells the whole story. Return ball collision sensitivity on escape dribble moves to pre-patch 2.0 levels based on community feedback. What community feedback? Who does these 2K devs have in their ear? And if this isn't revealing enough that the people that they have in their ear don't necessarily have the community or the betterment of the community in mind, I don't know what other type of proof y'all need to see. But the fact that they went and told the 2K dev to revert it back to a low IQ style of gameplay should tell y'all enough. So translation, defense was actually at a huge disadvantage once again. Offense went back to forcing animations and bodies stopped. I'm talking about bodies in the right position actually stopped mattering. So according to the patch notes, they actually kept improved responsiveness for intentional steals, but y'all already know steals don't necessarily work in NBA 2K like that. It's random as hell. A lot of RNG is in the steal system, and it is what it is. It probably to counter spamming and stuff like that, so we're not gonna really dive into that one. But dribble escapes, ignore context once again. Offensive players slide through defenders. You all know what it is. We're not even going to talk about the vacuum screen that actually helped these offensive cheesers out. The defensive positioning gets overridden by animations. That balance gone in 3 days. And this decision didn't just hurt the defense. It actually hurt the entire competitive integrity of the game, because for those few days, kill defenders had answers. Smart team defense actually worked. You could actually counter broken playstyle. Patch 2.1 didn't help casual players. It didn't even help skilled players. It helped the most aggressive, animation dependent playstyle to be dominant again, and that was so heartbreaking to watch. And once that bounce disappeared, you could see there was a huge rise in cheesers just coming into the fray. Now, nobody plays different. Everybody uses the same animation, same exact thing. Nobody tries to read the defense. All they do is spam escapes all day long. And y'all could tell me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Your boy's always open to being wrong. Now, here's the truth. Patch 2.0 was the right direction. Patch 2.1 was fear. Fear of backlash, of course. Fear of complaints. Fear of changed habits. But the community does not need more offense. Let's be honest, defense only have a few weapons to begin with. We need more balance. We need more accountability. We need defense to matter once again. This will counter most of the problems that we're experiencing today, especially when it comes to cheaters. I would not have a problem with cheaters if I could defend them. The contest system is trash. You could be standing right there with your hands up, somebody shooting the ball barely got by your hand, it's saying open. So that is pure garbage. You damn near gotta jump and smack somebody in their face for it to matter. And let's talk about the escape spams, of course, that this patch actually solved that problem and made positioning matter. So all these Zen users or device users, guess what? They still have to have some IQ to get open the right way. But now they come spam escape, like 10 escape and then shoot. And it's money all day because we got no counter to this crazy overpowering offense. And in my opinion, that's one of the biggest disservice 2K did to us for NBA 2K26. So don't get me wrong, I know y'all sometimes misinterpret what I'm saying. I'm not out here pushing for 2K to nerf the offense. I'm just speaking for the people who is actually out there and very passionate about playing defense and knowing that you got to go out there and compete at a handicap versus one side of the ball. And basketball has always been about both sides of the court. And I know 2K clearly failed to acknowledge that and clearly failed to implement that into their game. Now, that just could be a boy Brute's opinion. Of course, your boy is always open to being wrong, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section if you agree with your boy or not. But you know your boy got to call it how it is. And this is a hill I'm probably, willing to die on. No not literally die on, but I'm standing on it. But again, let me know in the comment section. No judgment here. Till next time, how blessed and be safe out there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The notification bell is key and free. Peace.